Hey, that's actually not bad. How you doing? My name's Chris. Welcome to my shop. I just sharpening up some beater chisels. More on that in a second. I also have some information I want to pass along to you today regarding Channel Pass. Let you know about the podcast I'm currently doing, if you're not aware of it. And I've got some other stuff, some cool stuff that I hope it's going to be cool. That's going to be up to you to decide. Coming up this coming Sunday. So stick around and we'll get to that next. All right, so beater chisels. What's your definition of a beater chisel? You know, a lot of times it boils down to basically how much of this you got in your pocket. Because to some people, a $50 chisel may be considered a beater chisel. A $50 chisel, to me, is a nice chisel. The set of three that I bought, and I have like an inch size, and I have a 3/4 inch and a 1/2 inch that I keep over here. That's very convenient. My good chisels I keep over there because I happen to have a habit of just picking up whatever's closest to me and using it for whatever I tend to use it with, and I don't want to mess my nice chisels up, so beater chisel. I think the set of the three that I bought, when I bought them, you know, X amount of years ago, I think total it cost me $35 for all three of them. So, yeah, primarily I consider beater chisels along the price line. You know, if three of them cost you $35 as opposed to one that cost you $50, the set of $35. Set of beater chisels, and the difference between the what I consider a beater chisel and what is a really nice chisel is boils down to the steel that's used in the chisel. These chisels, I can tell you, are not the highest grade steel you can absolutely get. They're a lower grade steel. Really nice chisels have a higher grade steel to them, and they maintain their edge. So the advantage of these is they're cheap, they're affordable. The downside to these is you got to sharpen them a lot, which is, you know, what I'm doing right now. And I was actually going to do a video on how I sharpen chisels to show you. And I went looking around to see what was out there available on YouTube. And Matt Cremona has an excellent 2-part series that he did on how to sharpen chisels. And he does it the same way I do. Or I do it the same way he does, however you want to look at it. So rather than duplicate his work, I'll tell you what, I'll just try to leave a link down below to both of the videos that he did on sharpening chisels, because he explained it really well. And if you're interested, I'll give you the links down below, so check that out. All right, what else do we have today? Channel Pass. Briefly, Channel Pass. If you have any questions about Channel Pass regarding, and I've had some, please go to the top of my Facebook page. Pinned to the top of my Facebook page is a post labeled Channel Pass info. Go there. All the information you need regarding Channel Pass is there. Outside of that, it's out of my hands, folks. This is in the maker community's hands, and to do with as they please. And speaking of that, my buddy, Jason McGinn, over at McGinn's Woodshop, put out a video several weeks back, and he had a great idea on how to use Channel Pass, not only to your advantage, but to fellow creators' advantages, and also to the viewers' advantage. So if you haven't seen Jason's video from McGinn's Woodshop yet, I tell you what, I'll leave a link to that down below in the description as well. Please go check that out, because Jason has some great ideas to do with Channel Pass, and I'd like to see that move forward too. We could do that. The podcast, yeah, really excited about doing this with a lot of my friends. If you're not familiar, we're currently doing a podcast called Makers International, and it's myself, along with a host, Richard Morley, Joe Whitaker, Alan Robinson, Jamie Page, Makers International. And if you haven't checked it out, please do. It's available on Soundcloud, iTunes, Stitcher. We've got a YouTube channel in case you happen to listen to a podcast on your computer or something like that. Maybe you have better sound there and you like listening to it. So we started a YouTube channel called Makers International. Check it out. And we try to do it every week, but, you know, there may come some times because our schedules are, man, we have a real narrow window when all 5 of us can sit down because of time zones and schedules and things of that nature. So we're going to try to get it out every week. But if we skip a week, please don't kill us. We're not doing this for any kind of monetary benefit. I mean, we don't have a Patreon or any kind of stuff set up for it. We're doing it for, well, as my British friends would say, we're doing it to have a laugh. And because we enjoy each other's company and we just kind of enjoy the conversations that we have, we wanted to share them with you as well. So if you have the opportunity, check it out. Makers International, once again, available on SoundCloud, iTunes, available on Stitcher, YouTube channel, blah, 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 all the way down the line. If you have a chance, give it a listen. Let us know what you think, all right? And finally, I want to talk to you about something I'm pretty excited about because it allowed me to step outside my comfort zone and do some things that you probably would be surprised that I'm doing. Mike Fulton. I love Mike Fulton. How do you not like Mike Fulton? He contacted some of us who knew that he knew were fans of the show The Walking Dead. And he suggested to us that we do a zombie weapon challenge build to air an hour before the season premiere of The Walking Dead, which happens to be this coming Sunday. At 9 o'clock Eastern is when the premiere of the show is. So at 8 o'clock Eastern, look for some videos from a whole bunch of video creators, including myself, that we kind of pay a tribute to the show The Walking Dead. And I happen to love the show The Walking Dead because if it has anything to do with zombies, scary monsters, and I'm all about it. Give me the popcorn. So I've got a video coming out this coming Sunday, which is rare for me because I don't normally post my videos on Sunday. But Sunday at 8 o'clock, if you have the opportunity to check that video out, let me know what you think about it. It's different. I'll give you that. All right? All right, until then, you guys take care. Get out in your shops, make that first cut, and get something done. I'll talk to you later.